Hi guys, this is Nilesh Pednekar and you are listening to me on the NP show. To quickly introduce myself, I have spent 2 decades in the industry and I currently run a marketing agency called as the Social Pill, where we work across industries and owing to the varied genre of clients, we have gained a lot of knowledge and experience in digital media. The objective of this podcast is to share some of those learnings, case studies, and experience with all my viewers and listeners. So let's begin with the first episode. In the first episode, I am going to touch base on the basics of what is digital presence. The word digital can be overwhelming to a lot of people, and with new technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning, a lot confusing. Put simply, owning a simple website and a social media page is not considered as a digital presence. Here is a simple checklist to see if your business has complete digital presence. I'm going to go over each one in detail as we go along. So let's begin with the checklist. Website, blog if you need to succeed in SEO, Google My Business Listing, WhatsApp for Business, Google Merchant account if you plan to sell your products online, Facebook page, Facebook Marketplace if you are selling products, a company Instagram page, a Twitter account, a LinkedIn account, and a Pinterest account, again if you want to sell your products online. The list may seem a little exhaustive at first, but don't worry, I'm going to go through each and every single platform that I have mentioned above. So let's start. First, we will talk about website. In simple words, a website is your own platform where you showcase information about your product, your services, and you enable users to buy your products or generate leads for your services. You need to have a responsive website, which means your website should be capable of adjusting to the device sizes automatically, as about 60% or more viewers use mobile. Your website needs to load fast, preferably before 12 or 15 seconds, to ensure that people who come to your website see it before they leave. No one likes a slow website. You need to optimize your website for search engine, which means that when a user is searching for a product or services, your website needs to appear in the popular search engines like Google or Bing. This kind of traffic is very valuable and the chances of conversion from these visitors is much higher as they're already searching for your product or service that you are offering. One of our clients who is into the e-commerce space was selling about 8 products a month. We sped up the website and brought down the load time to 4.6 seconds. The next month, they sold 45 products, which is almost a 6 times increase. So, what is the other way that people can find you? You're right, it's through ads. We've seen this a lot. People advertise their websites, but this is a big mistake. And why do I say that? That is because when you advertise, you have a lot of people coming to your website and you're paying money for every person that comes. Of course, your website can be great, but is it doing justice to enabling them to make a purchase of the product with one click or simply collect their data if they're interested in your service? You need to create independent landing pages for each campaign that you run. So what are landing pages? Landing pages are simple, objective-oriented and focused pages that have a clear call to action. For example, if you're selling a service, you need to make sure that you collect the customer data in the first screen itself. If you're selling a product, you need to have a page that talks only about the product and entices the user to buy the product directly. I will be creating a separate podcast on how to generate leads and sales from your website. Let's come to my second on the list, which is a blog. This is actually optional but highly recommended if you need to drive traffic to your website. Let's say you are a professional offering consultancy services. If you search on Google for consultancy agencies or consultancy services, you will get at least 150,000 results. Which means for Google, your business is one of the 150,000 companies out there who is offering this service. So how do you stand out of the competition clutter? You need to invest some time and start writing blog articles. Since you are an industry leader, you need to share information about what's happening in your industry or even simplify things for others. Once you commit to writing these articles and do it religiously, search engines start recognizing your website as a frequently updated website and start showing you more often. This is one of the processes of what we frequently call as SEO or search engine optimization. We optimized one of our clients' websites for SEO, and now about 33% of the traffic is from organic or Google searches. I will be creating a separate podcast on search engine optimization. Now, let's talk about very efficient but less common talked about Google business listing. Recently, Google reported a spike in the keyword searches near me, which means that the trend of people finding businesses have evolved. Earlier, people used to search for Chinese restaurants in Andheri West, which has now changed to Chinese restaurants near me. Try doing a search for sports shop near me or a coffee shop near me. Google will show you a list of all the businesses that match your search description and that are closest to you. To come up on business results, you need to register your business in Google My Business. The registration process is simple. You need to fill up the form, and within a few days you will receive a letter with a code from Google to verify your listing. Once you've verified your listing, you will start showing up on Google for Business for relevant keywords. We manage the listings of all our clients, and on an average, each client generates about 7,000 views on Google My Business listing each month. This is a free marketing tool that you can use to attract more customers. Now let's talk about WhatsApp for business. The one app that we all use, WhatsApp. A lot of people are not aware that WhatsApp has a business app which is used by businesses to communicate with customers. A few benefits of using WhatsApp for business is that your number is shown as a business number. It also shows your company address, industry, and office timings in the profile. It has more features such as marking conversations for leads, hot leads, cold leads, customers, etc. You can auto reply, you can add a quick reply, which makes your communication more efficient and more professional. Now, moving to the next, let's talk about Google Merchant Account. Do you have an e-commerce site or are you selling your products online? Then you must have a Google Merchant Account. When you search for a product on Google, the first results that you see are called as the shopping results. As soon as you click on these results, you are directly taken to the shop page. What better than getting your buyers directly from Google? You need to set up a Google Merchant account, upload your logo, upload your products, either through an Excel sheet or directly sync it with your website using the RSS feed. One of our clients in the e-commerce category sells as many as 13 to 15 high-value antiques from Google Merchant. I'm going to do a separate detailed podcast on how to sign up for Google Merchant. Now let's talk about Facebook and Instagram pages. Though I am not a big fan of them, it has now become a hygiene for any business to have a Facebook and an Instagram page. Do not make the mistake of buying likes and followers for your page, as the algorithm works very differently. If you need to reach out to people for awareness or engagement, the organic reach of Facebook is in the range of 0.5%. Which means if you have 1000 followers, only 5 will see your post organically. You may rather want to invest that money in promoting your communication through Facebook ads. It works out cheaper and you can pinpoint to which audience you would like to show your communication. Also, there is a common myth of posting more to get more reach. In fact, it works the other way around. The more you post, the lesser your reach will be. So make sure you don't post more than 3 or 4 posts in a week. Also, one more tip, try to move away from creative and move into videos. The Facebook algorithm is known to give you more reach if you post a video as compared to that of an image. Now, let's talk about Twitter and LinkedIn accounts. If your target audience is more of the decision makers and you're into B2B sales, it is inevitable for you to have a company account on Twitter and a company page on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a social network of professionals and if used efficiently can be the number one source of your leads. Twitter on the other hand is to make sure that your company is visible and active. You need to participate in as many trends as possible on Twitter in your industry. For LinkedIn, you may need to make sure For LinkedIn, you need to make sure that you write articles every week and like and comment on people from your industry and or prospective clients. I'll be doing a separate podcast on how do you generate leads from LinkedIn. Now let's talk about Pinterest. Pinterest is a website which is a collection of images. If you are selling a product, you must have an account on Pinterest and post all your product images there. A lot of people today search for images on Google. Pinterest has an amazing search engine optimization for images, which means it simply drives a lot of traffic from Google. Consider this as free visibility for your products. Once you create your account, you can start following competitors or people from your industry globally to get an inspiration. This platform gives you complete freedom to use marketing in a very creative manner. So you should go ahead and make the most of it. If you follow each of these steps, you are not only bound to succeed on the digital front, but you can also scale up your business fast. I am going to add my contact information below. So in case you have any questions or you need any advice, please feel free to drop me a line. This is Nilesh Pednekar signing out of the NP show. I will see you shortly.